What's up Trophy Hunter, brand new sale in the PlayStation Store, PlayStation Indies. So I thought it's time for another recommendation video. But before we start, I want to let you know that the 9-cent Platinum games are back. Most of these games can easily be completed within 10 to 30 minutes and they're only 9 cents. I covered most of them on my channel, but they are pretty straightforward anyway. So if you want some Platinums for almost free, check out these 9-cent games. So now let's start with the recommendations. This is a mixed one, so not all games are easy. First game is Titan Chaser. I put it on my list because it's just $1. The game is a surreal driving and walking experience where your job is to scout giant creatures. And you need to use the light to drive them off without fighting or killing. Not the best game, but I enjoyed the atmosphere. The game is definitely worth $1. If you need some assistance, I have a full Platinum walkthrough available on my channel. With a guide it can be completed within 1 hour, without the guide you probably need 2 hours. Next one is Frightened. No worries, this one is also available on PS4, just $1.50. It's a pretty simple horror walking simulator which can be completed within 20 minutes. But even without the guide it shouldn't take you longer than 1 hour. Pretty easy and straightforward Platinum and definitely worth the $1.50. The next game is another must buy because it's so cheap, just 99 cents if you're PS Plus member, Agent A. The game is an adventure game but very puzzle heavy. So if you're stuck you can use my Platinum walkthrough on my channel. Keep in mind there is also a speedrun trophy. You need to complete the game in less than 2 hours. Well, it's possible to unlock all the trophies in a single playthrough, but to make things a lot easier I suggest 2 playthroughs. Well, the next one is a bit of a hidden gem, Demon's Tier. Another $1.50 game if you're PS Plus member. Don't get fooled by the graphics, the game can be very addictive. Trophy wise a pretty straightforward game, you need 3 playthroughs but it's possible to get the Platinum within 10 hours. And the game also supports 2-player offline co-op. If you're looking for a turn-based game like XCOM, you can give Hard West the Ultimate Edition a chance. Just $2 instead of 20. I really like the setting, the Platinum is a lot easier than in XCOM and the game is a way shorter. Nothing is really missable because you can replay every level anytime. The next game you probably should give a try is Crude. The game is cross-buy between PS5 and PS4 and is only 99 cents if you're PS Plus member. The game is a fast-paced hack-and-slash side-scrolling platformer game. Well, it's definitely not the best game and the Platinum is a bit of a challenge, but it's definitely worth $1. Most of the trophies are pretty straightforward, but you need to complete the game in hard difficulty and you need to finish the game without using a continue on normal difficulty. The time to Platinum is highly skill dependent. It's possible to get the Platinum within 2 hours, but it can also take up to 10 hours, like I said before, depending on your skill. Next game on my list is another horror game, Infliction Extended Cut, cross-buy between PS5 and PS4 and just $2. Well, all trophies can be obtained in a single playthrough. With a Platinum walkthrough you can get all the trophies within 1 hour, but without the guide it can take up 2 to 4 hours. If you need some assistance, check out my Platinum walkthrough on my channel. There are already a bunch of auto shoot available on PSN, but not many good ones. But in my opinion, Remedium Sentinels is a pretty solid one. I definitely had fun for a few hours with the game and it's definitely worth the $3. No trophies are really missable, at the end it gets a bit grindy. If you need a quick trophy guide, you can find one on my channel. Next game on my list is Devil Slayer Rexacy. It's a top-down action game with procedural generated dungeons and some roguelike elements. I would say this game is a bit of a hidden gem. There are no missable trophies and there is an easy mode. And yes, fortunately it's possible to unlock all the trophies on easy. If looking for a more relaxing game, check out Behind the Frame. I really enjoyed the art style and the story of the game. And if you're looking for an easy Platinum, this game is definitely for you. It's possible to get all the trophies in a single playthrough, but keep in mind there are some missables. If you need some assistance on the game, you can find a full Platinum walkthrough on my channel. With 80% off, Scars Above is definitely worth a try. The game is basically an indie version of Returnal. So if Returnal is too difficult and too long for you, check out Scars Above. I really enjoyed the game is cross-buy between PS4 and PS5, but if you have the chance, I highly suggest play it on PS5. It runs a lot smoother. There are also a bunch of missable trophies, but it's possible to unlock all the trophies in a single playthrough. Overall, it shouldn't take you longer than 10 hours. If you're looking for a more challenging Platinum, check out Imp of the Sun. I only recommend the game to platform veterans who are looking for a challenge, because trophy wise it's a bit tricky. There's a speedrun trophy, for example, you need to complete the game in less than 3 hours. you need to complete the game without dying, and another pretty tough one is you need to complete the game without leveling up. Definitely not the best platformer out there, but a pretty solid one. But like I said before, this game is probably only interesting for you if you're looking for a challenge. The next one was already available on PS Plus Essential, but if you don't have Essential, now is your chance to get Nobody Saves the World for just $10. And believe me when I say it's worth the $10. This game is a pretty unique hack and slash RPG. The game is also cross-buy, but unfortunately it's not possible to auto-pop the platinum. No trophies are missable, but 2 playthroughs are necessary to get the platinum, because 1 trophy requires to complete the game in New Game Plus. If you enjoyed Deliver Us the Moon, you should definitely give Deliver Us Mars a try, because it's basically the sequel to Deliver Us the Moon. Unfortunately, I personally found Deliver Us the Moon a bit better than Deliver Us Mars, but it's still a pretty good game with some new gameplay mechanics. Basically no trophies are missable because there's chapter select, but if you need some assistance, I have a full platinum walkthrough on my channel. Another cross-buy title, but unfortunately it's not possible to auto-pop the platinum. And last but not least, High on Life, another cross-buy title, just $24 if you're PS Plus member. The game is a very unique and fun first-person shooter game. Well, it's possible to unlock all the trophies in a single playthrough, but keep in mind there are some missable trophies. So guys, this was my list for 15 platinum games worth trying. I hope there will be 1 or 2 games you will try. If you have any other questions, let me know in the comment section below. I hope you found this video useful. Thanks for the attention. See you in my next one.